Hello and welcome back to Let's Go Huntin'. Hasn't it been a long time since we did one of these videos? I didn't want to leave it at 9, that just kind of bothered me. 10's a good round number, so this may be the last one I ever do. Unless you guys really enjoy this and you want me to bring it back, then I'll definitely bring it back. But today we'll be on Whiterime Ridge. I couldn't resist coming to at least try to shoot one or two polar bears outside of the beta in the main game. So yeah, my main plan is to hunt some moose, Sitka deer, bison, snowshoe hare, or Arctic fox, and then maybe we'll go after some polar bear at the end of the video. So let's go. And there's actually a bison right there already. Looks like multiple bison. That's not a bad one. And looks like there's a whole herd. They're just spawning in actually. Couple of males. Trying to get the spotting information on them. That's max score there, 95 to 140, but my spotting's really low, so that bison's way bigger than the one behind it. That's male, the difference between a male and a female. So I've got my reverse draw crossbow, so we'll try to stock up on them and hopefully take out the biggest one. Our big bison's kind of coming our way. In fact, he's coming right at us right now. So we're going to try to take him with the reverse draw crossbow. I did pass 1,000 harvests with the recurve a while back, so that's pretty cool. This guy's getting awfully close. I think we got a good hit on him. That might have ended up right in the shoulder blade, actually. We'll take a look at the blood and then track him down. He just kind of randomly decided, okay, intestine blood. So we'll probably have to put another arrow in him, but we'll just slowly go after him until we get close. Oh, our bison's down right there. I was starting to think it was a liver shot because we've got 5 consecutive blood tracks that from intestine blood, and I've said that in multiple videos. When you get intestine blood and you get at least 5 intestine blood tracks in a row with no just footprint tracks in between, that's pretty much a guaranteed liver shot. If not, it's going to be stomach and intestine, but I'm almost sure this is going to end up being liver, especially how fast he died. So we'll pick him up. And lung even. Ooh, that's my biggest by a long shot. 122. That's a nice one. We'll definitely trophy shot that. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Great way to start off the video. I'm not very good at judging bison, so I had no idea that was that size, but that's pretty cool. Let's keep going. So we've got a female moose getting pretty close. I've been calling her for a couple of minutes and kind of moving forward at the same time. I think we're going to stop on this little... Yeah, there she is there. So we'll stop here. Let her come to us from here on out. She's only 30 meters away now. I think, again, we're just going to use the reverse draw. And I realized I didn't even bring the scope with me. I have it, and I forgot to bring it. Although I have no intentions of shooting really far, so... Actually... I don't know which is better for shooting long distance, because without the scope, just the open sights, you get a way better zoom. Out past probably 40 meters, it's probably easier to get aligned without the scope. But to get exactly where you want it, but then also it's easier to shoot at 80 and 100. 80 because there's a dot for it, and 100 because the line kind of gives you a sort of a dot to aim with on the scope. And I'll try to show what I mean after when I fast travel to the lodge to hunt some polar bear. Hopefully I can remember. But this moose is getting kind of close to us. Very close, in fact. And she's down. Had to rush that shot a bit. When you lay down and you try to turn when you're aimed, like this, if you try to turn so far, you can only turn so far since you're laying down. And I hit that point, so I had to hurry up and shoot before she got any closer. About 5.7 meters, double lung and liver. Pretty nice. So let's keep moving. We've got another female moose coming in, and she's getting well within range for the reverse draw crossbow as well. Might have to take this shot from crouched. We can move over here, we'll be fine. Alright, she stopped. And she's down. The little lump in the middle of their front legs makes it really easy to tell exactly where the heart is. So that's what we did. Shot her in the heart, and it penetrated pretty well through the other organs as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's keep moving, see what else we can find out here. By the way, this area by the river, you can see on my hunter mate, I think the map's going to take, oh no, this area that I'm at in here and along this river in general is pretty good for moose. As you can see, there's another one. So we'll see if we can get her. But yeah, definitely good for moose. So if you want to hunt moose, this is probably one of the better areas to do it. So I think we can just go prone here and wait for her to come in. Excuse me. She stopped, but we can't really see right now. How far is that? She's getting closer anyway. So we'll probably have to shoot her while she's walking. Waited for her to stop anyway, but another heart shot. So you can see that little lump between her front legs. That's where the heart on the moose is, so it makes it pretty easy to get heart shots and drop shots with the bow. Very nice. Let's keep going. Might have more moose, and I think the bison were walking up this way as well. Yeah, we still got tracks from that same herd, so we might run into them again. I haven't even seen them since the first one, but we shall see. We've got another female moose coming in, and it looks like some of the bison from earlier are still around. They're just up ahead. So maybe if they come back this way, or somehow we can get around them, we'll be able to get another one of them. But I believe there's another moose down by the river, unless this was the one that called and it circled. So we're getting close enough to take a shot on her, and she's coming to us now. So I'll let her stop. Maybe. I thought she was about to. Guess I won't. Alright, she's down. I don't know if that spooked the other one or not. We'll head down that way and look. A lot of female moose. I haven't had a track or heard a male yet. That was another double lung and liver shot, it looked like. Alright, there's the other moose. She's right there. I think we can just take the shot from here, actually. She's probably close to 30 meters, but if we just aim a bit higher. Oop. I'm starting to sway. Just scooch over this way a bit. Alright. And now she's going to come closer. Alright then. We'll let her come as close as she wants then. Or close to it. That was lung blood, it looks like, so she shouldn't go far. Yep, she just went down. Alright, we'll grab her. I think what we're going to try to do is guess where the bison are headed. So I'll pick up some of their tracks and kind of draw a line on the map and try to cut them off. And if that doesn't work, maybe we'll find some more moose up there, and then we can go after some polar bear. So we'll grab this moose real quick and get after that. Most likely was lung, liver, stomach, and intestine. I was going to say it was probably double lung as fast as she died, but I was wrong. Anyway, that wasn't too bad. She only ran, what, 40 meters or something? Alright, so we're going to pick up some tracks from the bison, try to figure out roughly the direction they're headed, and then kind of run out around them to try to cut them off. So either we'll find something else in the meantime, or maybe we can get another one of the bison, so we'll see. Alright, so we kind of accidentally just ran up on one of the bison. It's a male. It's actually the other decent male we had. So maybe we can get him to step out of the brush. Alright. I don't know how far that is, but we're going to take a shot. I think we got a good hit. We'll pick up the blood and see what we got. Bison are hard to drop. You can heart shoot them and they'll drop, and double lung liver works for them as well, but I don't like to try to do double lung liver if they're perfectly broadside, because if you get too far back then you end up just in intestines. But if they're kind of quartering towards me, that's when I like to do it, and we did get lung blood, so he's not going far at all. And now we got some more strong wind. The sounds on this map are pretty cool. It sounds pretty much what you'd imagine a place like this to sound like. So we actually double lunged him. That's a pretty good one as well, 111. Alright, so we're going to try to get around the front side of this one, because she's kind of behind a hill right now, and 50 meters away. So if she'll just step forward, or if she just stays there long enough for us to, she sees us, for us to walk where we can take a shot. Okay, she's actually walking right at us. The other ones are coming at us as well. So this is what I was trying to do all along, but that other male just happened to be right where I was headed. I wanted to get straight in front of them like this. That one is right there. So we're just going to try to stick it right, or not. Oh, we're getting charged. Dropped her. I believe that was a neckbone shot. That's the other way to drop bison. It's funny how the wind just keeps changing from like really strong driving wind to nothing in an instant. But this is a big female. I want to see what she scores. 104. That's good for a female. It was actually spine, lung, liver, stomach, intestine. The penetration on that reverse draw crossbow is insane. So maybe we can find one more thing. I'm going to leave that female moose back there because we've already killed like 4 or 5 of them. So maybe we can get like a male or another bison or something like that, and then we can go after some polar bear. Alright, so we got some bison right in front of us. We can barely see them right now. Now they're kind of coming into view. These are all females. I think there's 5 of them. I had to kind of get up in front of them like we did earlier. And I know she's going to... Oh, there's a couple of them. I was going to just let her charge, but since that one's in front, one of them should just give us a broadside shot. In fact, she's still just standing still, so maybe we can take that. That looked to be a lung shot. I had to make sure that one wasn't going to try to charge us. Yeah, that's lung blood, so I can't see her going real far at all. Alright, so the bison is dead on my dot. You can see on my hunter mate. She's just over there across the river. But I noticed there was a little group of Sitka bucks over here. So we're going to try to get this guy in the front. He seems to be the biggest. I don't think he's huge or anything, but he looks pretty good sized. Doesn't have a lot of points, but this one, who's now over there, he's got an extra point on his right side. But anyway, this one's getting well within shooting range. So we'll try to take that shot. That should be double lung. As I mentioned in my drop shot guide video. Sitka deer cannot be dropped with double lung shots most of the time. It does work every now and then, but I didn't want to end up with... Did that one not run? Yeah, there's a doe still out there. Anyway, I didn't want to end up with the body shot aiming too low, so I had no problem just letting him run a bit. We might try to get that doe. I don't know yet. I suppose so. We'll try to get her, excuse me, and then collect the bison, and then go after a couple polar bear. So here's this guy. Not a bad one, 53. As I said, double lung shot. It will not drop Sitka deer most of the time. I've had a couple double lung shots to drop them, but not many. This is more than close enough. Seems to be the theme of this video. Right before I decided to shoot, they start walking. There's another one. A buck. Well, I'm not one to pass up an opportunity to shoot another animal, so we'll call him in as well, I suppose. We got spine and lung on her. So there's the Sitka buck that grunted, or whatever Sitka deer calls are. There's a doe behind him. I don't want him to get behind that tree for us to take our shot. Alright, now he's coming more broadside for us. He's getting awfully close. I don't think the doe spooked. Nope, she's still there. Kind of alerted, but not spooked. I'm gonna crawl up to the edge of this hill maybe. Grab this guy. Spine 1 and head. 58, slightly bigger than the last one we got. And I suppose we'll try to get the doe as well. I can hear her walking, so maybe crawling forward wasn't the greatest idea ever. We'll crouch. Oh, there's two does even. No shortage of animals on this map at all. She's getting pretty close. Alright, we can take that shot there. The other doe didn't spook. If there were ever a bow to rival the Parker Python for just pure unfairness, it was this one. I think we can just get her from there. Alright. I don't even know if we can show all the animals. This video is probably going to be extra long. Hate to cut any animals out, so I think we'll just leave everything in. So we'll grab this last doe. I don't even care if there's any more. They're running away. If there is, we gotta go. There's my 25th Sitka deer. See, as I said, I don't have many harvests at all, but I'm having fun hunting them. I hunted them a bit for the drop shot guide video that I made, and obviously today, so I don't know, I might be on this map more often, but we'll go grab the bison. You can see her right down there. And then we are going after some polar bear. And this is a map that you can just run around a lot. So if you're not a very patient person and you just want to run around, and if you like big animals such as bison and moose and polar bear actually, this is probably a good map for you because you can pretty much just run, and a lot of times you'll see the animals well before they spook. Especially bison and polar bear, or bison and moose. I haven't hunted polar bear outside of the beta yet to say for sure, but in the beta they weren't too sharp. They didn't spook from too far away, so that might work as well, just running around looking for them. And then you got Sitka deer. They're kind of spooky, not from too far away either, so running around, especially for the bigger animals on this map, works pretty well. Looks like this was just a single lung shot on her. Alright, nice. Let's see if we can get us some polar bear. So I mentioned earlier in the video about the crossbow scope and how you get way more zoom without the scope. So if you look at the trees there with the scope, they're close to the same size as they are with no scope at all. And then if we take the scope off and aim at them, you get a way better zoom on them, if you know what I mean. So that's just what I was talking about there. It just depends on your preference, really, if you'd rather the better zoom to align, or if you'd rather just the extra dot and clearness, I guess, because the sight without the scope is kind of cluttered. So I think we're just going to run around for a bit. We'll probably walk when we get out here a bit, and see if we can get a polar bear or two out here. Alright, so we've got a polar bear at 45 meters right now. It is a female. It sounds very windy out here, so I'm kind of reluctant to take a 45-meter shot. Although she's getting much closer, and obviously I can't get really any closer to her. But it looks like she's... I have my scope with me. Looks like she's gonna help us out. So... I must have stepped in the water or something. My guy doesn't sound real great. Look at that. Nice. Brain shot. Alright, we gotta not step in the water. Evidently that's what I did. I can't imagine why else he'd be sounding so cold. I was kind of afraid it was gonna jump in the water and swim over to where I was. Is that just a rock? Yeah, I didn't think there was another one, but you never know. Alright, so that is our first polar bear. At least outside of the beta. So we'll take a trophy shot of that. I did not use my recurve, I used my reverse draw. The fur on these polar bear looks really, really good. I like how much detail they put into it. It's really impressive. But that looks pretty good. I'm going to let the ice go back down. I like up close, actually. Nice. So maybe we can get one more. Well, guys, I have run all over the north, and I cannot find another polar bear. So what I'm going to do is reset my game quickly to get a fresh respawn, and hopefully we can find another one and end this video. Alright, so we found a polar bear. She's 50 meters away right now. I just spooked her a little bit ago, and that's why she's kind of up off the ice caps right now. And evidently I stepped in the water again after respawning because my character's still coughing. So it just stopped there, and I don't think I can get any closer because I don't think, yeah, this little ice cap that I'm on ends right here. So I don't know how far away she is. And she's actually going to keep walking. She's in the 40, so she'll stop again. We'll take that shot. I don't have my scope again. Oh, okay then. I guess when I respawned, the scope didn't come with me. Alright, she's dead. I had every intention of shooting that bear with the recurve, but it took so long to find it, and now it's really late, so I'll take that. So we just gotta find a way to get over there. Alright, had to run half a marathon to get around to her, but we finally got to her, and here she is. Made a 50-meter double lung shot, so that's good to know. You can drop polar bear with a double lung shot using a bow. Alright, I think that looks really good. So that's going to wrap up this video. Let me know if you guys want to see more of the Let's Go Hunting videos. I really did enjoy making this one, and I forgot how much fun they were to make. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.